What's up, though, man? Still grinding for this shit. I ain't even played this shit yesterday. I was chilling. I had to get some sleep, man. I ain't really been sleeping. I've been working so hard lately. I had to get some sleep. Let's get right to it.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against Detroit. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
Flint City Killer. Flint City, what up? The fuck y'all boys up?
So Detroit will get the first possession. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipating.
Good shit, MB, right off rip. I don't like this court, though. I hate black courts, man.
Here's Maxey. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Embiid.
Oh, shit, this nigga get this shit right to him.
Hardaway with it. Now here is Robinson. Up and in from below.
Man, my connection ain't been seeming the best lately, man. Like, my shit laggy and jumpy as hell, man. What the fuck going on? Shit, some bullshit.
Give Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Davis sets a screen. Maxey on the wing. To the inside. Embiid can't cash in from close range. Right side Robinson. Outside Kemp. And here is Anthony. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. LeBron drives in. And he slams it down right on top of DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Give a little extra on that one.
Bro, why this shit moving like this? This shit throwing me off. I'm down there. I don't want to play this shit.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. And the rejection by Embiid.
Look at that block. He couldn't even hit the rim. Man, I don't know what's going on with this shit. This shit moving crazy.
He changes everything for everyone.
I'm gonna thug it out though.
That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics.
Might be dog connection, man. He in Flint, man.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just
This shit
talented.
jumpy as hell.
Right side Hardaway. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come. Maxey really does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
Maxey hits them both.
Yeah, great.
Man, dog connection bold as hell, man.
With trips to the line.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone in any way.
I don't even want to try to shoot it, man, because I can't even move right.
Here's Embiid. Excellent
Fuck it,
D
though.
that time
Let's
from
get it.
Robinson. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Brown.
That shit, I thought I beat that
DeRozan.
shit.
That's good.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Maxey into the lane. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Now LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brown.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
Possession goes to the Savages.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to
That
drive
nigga
your
just
point,
threw that bitch out of bounds.
that's the way to do it.
Break their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Now here's Anthony. He has yet to score. Sinks the three-pointer.
No connection fucked up. I know I said I ain't gonna say shit else about it. I can't even stay in front of him right though.
And get out
He probably used to this shit.
Left side, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And they get it.
Big, get big, my nigga.
That's the
What
kind
the
of
fuck?
you need when he's got the ball.
Like, come on, bro.
Over. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand
That
in the
shit
face,
crazy.
but you've got to be more careful.
Man, that's 3 shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Elijah. And he's good on the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so is Detroit, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Savages, what do you think, guys?
Angie on the defensive end in that first quarter, they were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
There's Embiid. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
1 for 4.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for the Savages. Maxey looking it over. Driving in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for 1 more at the line. That one's on Anthony.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Reeves.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Wade. And the layup falls. Wade's got his first points of the game.
That nigga Wade come in putting up buckets.
With buckets like that, Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Now, here's Cunningham. Nothing on the board. And Cunningham
Come on,
with the
bro.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
It's stolen by Elijah. And It's Elijah with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the.
We ain't about to lose to no Flint nigga, man.
He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Down low.
Oh, come on.
Detroit with the
I wasn't even
rebound.
trying to do that.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now here's Anthony. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. To Cunningham. 6 to shoot.
That shit out of here. Come on, Dirk.
And he can't jam it through.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted.
Oh,
They
y'all
tried to
niggas
go
on some
all out at the
bullshit,
rim,
bro.
And they stifled it.
Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
Reeves outside. Lets the three fly. Sabonis grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not.
Damn, bro. I tried to.
Detroit leading by 8. Seconds left from the first half of basketball. Cunningham drives in.
Damn, I should have clicked on dog, man.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Bro, I hate when they do that bullshit, man.
And here's Anthony from the arc. It's good from long range. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
I'm about to go crazy in
So
this
it's
third
Detroit
quarter, man.
looking at a 13-point lead.
This whole ass
For the
connection
next quarter.
dog got,
They've been
man.
putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 13-point game. High post, Nowitzki. Inside. Here's Sabonis.
Come on, bro. How you miss that, man? Y'all niggas on some bullshit, man.
Here's Kemp. Good work
Good D,
defensively
man.
by Nowitzki.
Dang.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. And DeRozan sends it back.
And defensively, that's the kind of energy you want to see from DeRozan as he comes away with that.
This shit ridiculous.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Hardaway with it. Wade picks him up. Outside Hardaway. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, all this extra shit, nigga.
You can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Screen by Sabonis. Here's Ball. Hits the layup after the
I take my time, man. Work this nigga, man.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for
Step
when
up.
to take that jump.
right side, DeRozan.
Ah, come on, bro.
Kemp.
Leaving niggas wide open, man.
DeRozan picking up the assist. Kemp's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days. Now here's Wade. Banked in off the glass. Wade's got 6.
And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Here's Hardaway. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him.
Timeout.
Timeout called, the Savages.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Substitution on the floor.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Cunningham right side. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit trails by 12. Ball with it. Pass to Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got his first points in this one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
LeBron outside.
Man, this
There's
shit.
a screen. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Now here's Wade. And then
I'm dunking that shit away, man. It's a horrible connection I'm playing in, but I'm gonna fight through this shit. Shouldn't have jumped.
6 points for him.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
To the middle. Here's Wade.
How you missed that, Wade?
From Levine.
Come on, bro.
Detroit leading by 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Step up. Step up.
Here's Fall.
Yep.
And
Yep.
shot off. Nice D from Sabonis.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last
Dirk,
shot.
get out the paint, nigga.
Get an open look.
Damn.
You gotta think about taking
Just standing there.
How much time is left on the clock?
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Cunningham. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Embiid.
Come on, Embiid. We need that, bro.
Well, through 3
Hey.
quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Detroit. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Reeves has got the ball here for Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Launches it from deep. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And with how explosive Maxey is,
I ain't about to play with him this quarter. He threw.
in the paint.
Oh, my shit fucking up, man. This nigga getting lucky, bro.
Outside
This nigga
DeRozan.
getting lucky as hell.
Target with his 3.
Laggy ass shit, man.
Embiid the screen. Maxey into the lane. Misses from short
This
range.
lag and shit throwing me off a little bit, man.
To the paint.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Come on,
Well,
fellas.
I love
Let's
how
go.
connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage.
Need both of these, AD. Oh, come on, man. That shit on some bullshit, bro.
Special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that.
Bro, go up, man.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get an 80.
Oh, that's probably been a steal right there, man.
Outside Anthony.
I'm trying to run the clock, man.
It's a big height.
That nigga, that bullshit, bro.
And the Savages lead by 12.
He need a 3, man.
Oh, how about Carmelo's handle there? Staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
They get it back. Outside, Maxey. And here's Davis for 3. Rebounded by Anthony.
And if they know
I can't even shoot on this
that's
bitch.
the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line. And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but the guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And here's Kemp from the arc.
Come on, man.
Out to Hardaway. A 3-ball. Detroit with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
James, no good. Detroit.
I can't even shoot, man.
Pass to Kemp for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Detroit's ball. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Launches a 3.
Dang. He would come with a camera.
A shot that time, not on target. And here's Kemp. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Away team ball.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I lost this one.
Last touch by Embiid.
I ain't tripping. Oh, connection fucked up.
Substitution on the floor.
Guys,
Nope.
they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Pass to Reed.
Hey, hold on 1 second.
There's the screen. Over to the wing. Here's Bender. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Detroit with the ball. Davis kicks it out to Maxey. And Levine with the block. Puts up a deep 3. missed.
It's all good, man. That connection was fucked up.
Some good moments throughout this one.
Yeah, see, it ain't moving like that now. Shit moving right.
It's on this screen.
But I'll be right back, though. Alright, man. I'm back, man. Let's see how this shit about to go, man. Dog connection was horrible that last game, though. Damn. Can't really get out.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Here's White. Shoots over Maxey. The kick out to Gay. Goes to the reverse.
Yeah, but see, I already see this shit moving way fucking better. Like that last nigga I was playing, his shit was horrible.
Oh, just an
This shit
easy
smooth as
reverse.
hell now.
He
This
has
how
a
it's
nice
supposed to
feel
be.
and touch around the bucket.
Now here's Maxey. Here's James. And slam dunk by
I don't
James.
know, this shit is a little shaky. It
Still
might be my
dunking
shit.
with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Embiid gets the bucket.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Here's White. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. From deep, Gay. And another 3 for Colorado Springs.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Open shot by Reeves.
Bro, why this nigga
Hits the back iron.
Jalen Green is over there backpedaling me
Reeves
though?
got 5 points.
Sometimes it's
I mean,
simple.
Jalen Brown.
Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Oh, sweet move. Here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right side Reeves. Oh, stolen by Embiid. 3 on 3. James with the ball. Now
man.
guarded by Gay. On the wing, Reeves. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper for 2. 7 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Colorado Springs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense.
Come on,
and
Brian, bro.
repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another area where they've excelled has been
Yeah,
pushing
take
it
it.
on the break. They're really getting after
I'm so tired of hearing that kissing
And out of
sound,
bounds.
bro.
Detroit will have it.
It's the first quarter, man.
1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Here's Davis. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Got it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
and Embiid throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Looking mobile on the drive. Markkanen also using his height to his advantage to score at the rim.
Down low.
This
And
nigga,
stolen
bro.
by Reeves. Markkanen from long range. Gets the three to fall. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Pass to Brown. The 3 ball. Unable to get that one. And so it's Colorado Springs. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Colorado Springs so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Pass to White. From the top of the key, the rebound by Detroit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great
Weak
position
ass
inside.
5.
Colorado Springs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Rudy Gay.
Missed that bitch.
That free throw good from Gay. Both free throws good from Gay.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Wade. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Colorado Springs making a switch here. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Sabonis, come on, my
Springs
dog.
leading by 7. Pass to Edwards. Here's Roy. Driving to the basket. And that one is hammered home.
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Here's Bosch. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Here's Wade. And he throws it down with one hand.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
To the paint. Nowitzki. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Wade misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Inside. Here's Sabonis.
Sabonis, all that wild ass shit, bro.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Nowitzki. Detroit trails by 9. Sabonis, high post. The rebound Rebound by Nowitzki.
Nigga tired as hell.
Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Shot is good
Hey.
by Edwards.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions.
My small ball line up. Fuck it.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. No points yet. Thompson draws.
Shit. I'm thinking Wade circle. I'm steady pushing circle. I forgot I just put him at point guard. Man, that shit crazy.
You have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
You ain't about to get shit on them, man.
Williamson for three. Just 5 to shoot. Wade. The rebound by Detroit.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Wallace. Out to Bridges.
He'll take that.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
They bailed us out right there. He was looking crazy.
The obvious contact.
That free throw, no
Oh,
good.
man.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this game. 3 seconds left. No good on the layup. And so it's Colorado Springs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Detroit trails by 11. Here's Wade. Still no points. Got a hand on it. Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball.
I don't know, bro.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Bridges. Here's McDaniel. 5 to shoot. Out to Thompson. And the basket is good.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Colorado Springs leading by 12. Markkanen to the inside. Pass to Gay. Now Markkanen. Outside White. Takes a turnaround, Jay. McDaniel pulls it in. Detroit trails by 12. Here's Wade. Deflected. To the paint. Markkanen left side. Here's White. Kicks it out to Markkanen. That 3's off the mark. Thompson scanning the floor. Drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got his second basket.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Just bullies his way in. Lowry Markkanen.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Back to Thompson. Out to Bridges. Here's McDaniel. Misses the jumper from the wing.
I'm discombobulated right now, man.
You have to work for a better shot.
Let's get a timeout, bro.
Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Niggas tired as hell.
Outside Reeves. The kick out to Gay. White on the wing. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
And they're on the break. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
From deep, Reeves. Good work defensively by James. Detroit trails by 15. To the middle. It's deflected.
Come on, bro. Go strong, man.
Markkanen left side. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Reeves. Three-pointer, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Back to Maxey. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. LeBron, a smooth operator inside. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the paint. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 7, Brandon Roy.
Oh, deflected. It'll count. That one no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Colorado Springs ahead. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Colorado Springs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Markkanen inside. Can't connect from short range. Detroit trails by 13. To the middle.
Oh my God, Embiid, why you not running straight to the rim, bro?
Deep Reeves.
Damn.
And a rebound by Detroit.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
It's tipped. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Colorado Springs?
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
On the take. Pass to Roy. Oh, he goes big with the dunk. Right over Joel Embiid.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
This nigga Embiid got 4 points. This nigga getting bullied down there.
Colorado Springs leading by 16.
Hey, B got 2 points.
Pass to Wade. Back to Markkanen. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Maxey. To the inside. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And Embiid throws it down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Roy. Takes a 13-footer.
That shit out of here, boy.
Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no
How
one.
you missed that, bro? These niggas don't, they don't want to win, bro. You right under the rim.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Embiid from outside. Out to the wing. They swipe it. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6.
Come on with this bullshit, bro.
And the sweet roll.
This
that
nigga
time
on
on the
some
rim.
bullshit.
That one falls. Detroit trails by 14. Pass to Maxey. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Fires from the wing. And Reeves pulls it down.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Marketed for 3. The rebound by Detroit. And stolen by Reeves. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Reeves. Oh, got a piece of it. Embiid with it. Picked up by Reeves. Brown with it. Left side, Davis. James deciding where to go with it.
Nigga can't make the shot right there.
Here's White. Yes. So Colorado Springs wins it, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
That's crazy. Hold on, man. That shit kind of crazy right there. Man, my shit not moving all the way right. I don't know what's going on. Fuck that. I ain't going out on no loss.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
This nigga got a nice team. Let's get it though.
Here we go. And it's Detroit with the ball. Embiid inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Minneapolis with the ball. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Wade.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Ball's going up the court. And Embiid throws it down.
I ain't worried about McAdoo.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
The shot's good.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Screen by James. And Maxey, here we go. And slam dunk by
I ain't
James.
pass that bitch behind his head though. That was cold.
Stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Out to the right wing.
Indeed.
Porter's shot is off. Poke loose.
This shit makes.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. James inside. Second chance shot.
Boy, he's such an imposing figure. Olajuwon was definitely in the mind of the shooter there.
And another shot. Embiid can't hit.
Dang.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Olajuwon. Here's McAdoo. They get it back.
Ah, man.
Knocked away.
That's it.
And stolen by Brown. Here's James. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
Embiid with a steal. Who poked away.
That bitch.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time.
Reaching ass nigga.
That's foul number 2 for him. And Minneapolis making a change here. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. James goes back up. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Davis.
Come on, AD.
Rebounded by Minneapolis. Down low. Here's Davis. Banked it in off the glass.
He's automatic at the rim with that size.
Not
and
that
wingspan.
AD.
Maxey
I
serving.
see.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Roy. Knocks down the ball. Jay.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Here's Maxey. Here's James. Outside for Davis. The three is up.
Damn, bro.
Roy pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Inside. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive play.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Detroit on top, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for
I ain't about to lose this one, man.
Figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure.
Yeah, 3 seconds. That nigga just sitting down there.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Substitution on court.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Detroit. They lead by 4. Takes it inside.
That nigga came out of nowhere. I seen him creeping, though.
Shoots over Brown. Wade misses. It's a one-on-one situation. And Jalen
Oh,
Brown
that's some
gets the whistle that
bullshit,
time.
bro.
That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
White for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Here's White.
That's a 2, though.
And it falls all over the rim and in. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Roy's got 5. Detroit leading by 4. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Wade drives in. The kick out to Ball. The offensive rebound. Here's Sabonis.
And 1.
They're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Robinson kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside White. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to McDaniel.
And just a great job of getting there first.
Damn, bro.
Contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Minneapolis making a change here.
Niggas keep getting these whole ass charging.
Minneapolis with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Sabonis, left side. And he banks in the layup. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Westbrook outside. And there's the drive.
This nigga didn't even try to jump, bro.
Slams it in.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Pass to Sabonis. Second chance effort.
Good shit.
And the layup is up and in.
Down there killing that boy.
Boy, you can't give
That
him
sloppy
any room
ass
to
shit.
maneuver on the board because once he does, he's gonna make you pay.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And let's make it a change here. Here's Westbrook. And he drives in.
Good job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Detroit leading by 4. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's
Hey.
Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Minneapolis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
So a tie game.
That
here
is
as
2
we
seconds
finish the first
left.
half. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Westbrook. Outside Porter for the lead. The rebound by Nowitzki.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his
Good
career.
shit, Dirt.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
Ball outside. Pass to Wallace. It's rebounded by
I don't know
Olajuwon.
why I did that.
Here's McAdoo. The rebound
Good
by
D,
Detroit.
Dirt.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Ball with it. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. That one is off. And so Porter will bring it up for Minneapolis. Trailing by 2. Here's Wade. Wallace pulls it in.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's McAdoo. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Wade. Wallace pulls it in. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. It's going to be a transition take foul. Detroit shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Dirk Nowitzki is one of the greatest big man shooters ever, and he's practically automatic from the line.
Here's ball. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Wade. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Both good from the line that time. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Davis a screen. Pass to Roy. To stop the drought. Drops in the three. Roy's got 8 points.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Ball into the lane. Pass to McDaniel. Now Wallace. 6 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. Driving to the basket. Davis knocks it loose. Here's Roy. Tipped.
I tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Bro, this shit not moving right, man.
And he'll call the foul. He'll head
It's definitely my last game, though.
Wade is one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
I can't even green a free throw.
And so he hits both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Screen by Robinson. Pass to Markkanen. Robinson finds some space. Knocks down the 18-footer. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter, and he's happy to let them know that he is right there.
And again, no good by Detroit. Here's the break. Takes the three. Boy, can't get it to go. Here's Nowitzki. 1 second left. And
He ain't even touch him, though. Like, what the fuck was
Detroit
that?
on top, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Detroit leading by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Detroit. Now Maxey. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant. Here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so
Every rebound.
he's got the full package.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. There's the screen. Here's Olajuwon. Puts up a 3. And Porter hits from deep.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Left side, Maxey. Davis. Second shot opportunity.
Oh, man.
In transition. That shot wide open. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Maxey. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Brian, why would you go with that weak ass shit, bro?
Defender and rim protector. Really excels at
Wake
slapping
up for that
shots
shit,
away.
bro. Let's slow this shit down, bro.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Great D that time from Porter. And so here's Minneapolis. 2-point game. Wade. Here's McAdoo. And he hits it to tie the game.
A dominant rebounder and scorer. It's not hard to see why McAdoo was drafted second overall in 1972.
And one.
Out the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning
sicko,
can be
devil.
so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them
get
getting
that
into
bitch.
position more. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's McAdoo.
That rebound.
That three's off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Poise under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Embiid muscles through the contact.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
That timeout fucked his own momentum up, man. He had the momentum. And called the timeout.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
.34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Olajuwon.
Good ass foul, man. That was a good foul, Max.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them.
We ain't about to lose this,
So
man.
we got to try to manage it. Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now a timeout called by Minneapolis. They're losing by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Shot from the inbound. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
So it's Detroit picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Let me see what the little rewards and shit is, though. I mean, not the rewards, challenges. It's like, it's like, do I got anybody that's on Hunt for Glory? Man, Hunt for Glory. None of these niggas. Pay job here. That's all they got. Defense 99. no level. His salary. Nigga, he was about to get back in a little salary cap shit in a minute. Fuck with Nurkic. That's a good one right there. He got all those gold badges. This nigga needs bad. I want to do that challenge. He probably my best little bet. That's this nigga's strength. 90. Standing dunk, only 75. Use him in the salary cap. He might be a good salary cap nigga. Over the shit. Mamba went up. Why that nigga go up so much? That's what nigga put him on there. That nigga went up to 4,000. So that's gonna be Nurkic. We on here for now. So nobody else in here. the salary go up. We ain't even about to play the salary cut to Friday. Got 2 more days. So you got 60 wins in 15 days. Well, I'm talking about 60. You gotta give up 21. 21 wins in 15 days. Played 3 games. I got 1 win today. My connection kind of fucking up, so I don't know what's going on today. I ain't about to waste my time. I can fight too hard. I do got a bag. I forgot. What bag was it? My collection. This bags. Oh, physical finisher. Oh, them niggas already got that. He ain't got it. Oh, these niggas got it. You ain't got it. So he already got that shit. Yeah, so he got the purple physical finisher already. With Embiid. It's looking like Melo, the best candidate for it, man. That's how I save it. I'm gonna get to LaMelo. I play with him a lot. But you already locked in. this though. You need this too, gold. You need a gold challenger. Box office. Shit, you got to go rebound section. So, you gonna add box office to them. Rise up. We gonna put post lockdown, man, just in case we can switch off. I ain't about to do that right now. That's what I'm gonna add to that nigga, bro. One more Apex, nigga. It's 3-point shot. This nigga speed, though. I ain't this nigga speed 63. Ain't too bad. I'm about this bitch, look.